earlier tonight, our very own Meghan McPeak actually caught up with General Manager Tommy Sheppard to break down this trade from all angles.
Thanks, Wes. Here with GM Tommy Sheppard. And Tommy, obviously the biggest news of the week and of the last 24 hours is the trade with the Lakers, Kendrick Nunn, Rui Hachimura. Just tell me about how that went about and now what we are doing moving forward with the Wizards.
Well, certainly as January starts to get closer to February, the trade deadline's right around the corner. And this was an opportunity, I thought, for the Wizards. There was a bit of a crossroads. We had a logjam at that position. Trying to get more minutes for Deni Avdija, I think, was really a big reason behind this trade. You know, certainly Rui has been fantastic. This season's done a great job. His first year was all rookie. Second year made a big shot in the playoff series, a game winner against Philly, and his path has been good. He's a solid player. But as we made this transition, starting Gaff now with KP, kind of changed the lineup, the rotation a little bit, and Deni was playing less and less. And I think that's somebody that we see as a big part of our future moving forward. Defensively, I think he's one of our best defenders, certainly wing pick and rolls. He's one of the best in the league. And, you know, it's just a difficult decision anytime you trade anybody because we have all the memories, right? It's very difficult, but at the same time, I think moving forward for the Wizards, very important to have extra picks. It's very important to have a trade exception, and certainly Kendrick is a player that's proven in the league to be instant offense. He can score, definitely a perimeter threat. But I think when we really looked at what we needed was to give Deni more responsibility, more opportunity to play.
For fans that might be unfamiliar with Kendrick Nunn, you obviously mentioned a couple of his intangibles. What was the biggest thing that really drew you into making this trade, especially with Kendrick coming to the Wizards?
Sometimes transactions are just funny. They have to match. You know, I think he's a heck of a player. We have players at his position. He's going to come in. We evaluate him. We know what he does in the league and what he does well. But again, I think sometimes you make moves to open up more playing time for players on your roster that you currently have, and this is certainly one of those instances where Kendrick will have a great opportunity here, and we know what he's doing, but the opportunity for Deni to get more minutes was important to us.
And as well, too, looking at the bench, it's been kind of an up and down situation with productivity. A lot of that, though, has to do with the fact of injuries and guys in and out of the lineup, which is always tough and every team deals with it. But talk about the way that the bench has risen to the occasion in the unfortunate situation of being up and down and not knowing who will be with the second unit, who will be in the starting lineup. Just talk about their resiliency.
Well, I think that's if there's one word to define this team, it's been resilient. This team, they get back up. We took some tough hits early in the season, missed a lot of games. If it was Corey, if it was DeLon getting hurt right away, if you had Bradley out, definitely Rui missed 16 games. So those are a lot of tough punches because those were, you know, it's 4 of our top 8 rotation players. But like you said, life in the NBA, nobody cares. Get out there, next person up. Jordan Goodwin benefited from those minutes, that being available, and I think we saw a great future for him. And I can't say enough, you know, just looking at DeLon, the subtleness of what he brings to our team. But, you know, we're 11-6 when he came back. And helping out defensively has been a big calling card for him. And I think that's somebody I really want Deni to emulate and bring that mentality out. Hey, you're going to win your matchup every night. You're going to shut down the guy you're supposed to guard. The points will come. We score points. We scored with KP, without KP, with Brad, without Brad. Go right down the line. Scoring's not a problem, but we got to stop the other team from scoring, and we need more defense out there.
Tommy, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.